Karibuni katika darasa letu la Kiswahili, darasa la Dhamiri, which is Consciousism study group, where we do meet every Tuesday to discuss about or to learn Kiswahili for the purpose of unification of the continent. Of course, I've seen even in the agenda of AU, Agenda 2063, that we need to have one continental language, and they propose that it be Swahili. So we meet every Tuesday as a Consciousism study group to learn Kiswahili. We've been doing this for sometimes now, around 5 months now, and we're moving on at our own pace slowly. So this is actually an initiative of the Thursday classes. Sister Valerie, maybe you need to attend one of our Thursday or Saturday classes where we do discuss more of philosophy on Thursdays, and Saturdays is the unification of Africa. So I want to welcome you all from wherever you are, those who will be listening to this recording later, and those who are joining us now. Feel free and feel most welcome to this class so that we can continue learning together. Previously, I was playing the Swahili songs, all Swahili songs. They are called Zilizopendwa, which means Zilizo means those which were, Pendwa means loved. So Pendwa comes from the word Penda. So Zilizopendwa, which means those that were loved, the old school songs. So we say they were loved then, and I think they're still being loved up to date, because I do enjoy these songs. They're very cool. They give some of the advices. Like one of the songs I was playing before by an artist called Daudi Kabaka. It was called Daudi Kabaka, and the song was Msichana wa Elimu Kama Wewe, a lady with that education. And he was questioning why is a lady with that education has not been married. Her friends have been married, but she's still bragging in the village with so many English, and she doesn't want to look for a husband. She claims that now that she's educated, there's no husband that match qualities in the village. And you see, it was just good songs, good old day songs. That's what we were listening before. So, comrades, kindly feel most welcome to our class today. You're free to say hi to other members. You say hujambo or habari yako, and the answer will be mzuri or sijambo. So feel free to interact. It's a pleasure seeing Brother Coco for the first time joining us. I think he's active on Thursdays and Saturday. Brother Renumi has been here. We do appreciate your presence, Sister Aiden, Sister Valerie. Hope Brother Aguilera will join us as we move along. So, comrades, karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Was it haram? Sorry. Sister Valerie, what are we meant to reply?
Sister Valerie she's lost. Okay, the word is, you just say thank you, which is asante sana.
Thank you. Asante sana. Thank you.
Yeah, so when somebody say karibu, which means welcome, you say thank you, which is asante sana or asante. I know asante is a tribe somewhere, but in Swahili, asante means thank you. Asante sana means thank you so much. Sana is so much. So asante sana or asante. Yeah, so today we are going to discuss. I've decided to restructure the class a bit so that I create a lesson out of the lesson plans that are here. So today we are going to discuss probably your days or vocabulary that are structured towards your daily activities. But we'll be starting first of all to understand the words of the days. So that's what we'll be very much interested today. And that's why it will take me back to what we need to be doing today. So today we want to discuss the daily vocabulary. So the daily words that you need to use from the morning when you wake up, about your day. If you want to ask what's the time of the day, the answer to that. So those are what we want to discuss today. So permit me to start straight our class today, and I hope you can see my screen. Just confirm that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you make it a bit bigger if possible? Oh, no, it's fine because you're going to write for us. But if it could be a bit bigger, it'll be good.
Let me try to see if I can make it a bit bigger.
Maybe just one bigger.
Let me first of all cancel that. I think to make it bigger is somewhere here.
Actually, it's all right. I can move it with my finger on the screen, so don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, if you can enlarge it, well and good, but I can equally mark it all. Try to increase the font.
No, that's fine.
That's fine?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So as I've said, we want to discuss some of the few things that engage a daily activity, like from when you wake up in the morning, the times of the day, how do you say today, tomorrow, yesterday, a day before, or day after tomorrow? Those are what we want to engage on. Then that will be part of our starting point from the days. So for example, if we start by today, if you want to say today, for example, today I'll visit you. So we start with today. So today will be Leo. As I've written it there, if it's Leo. So you say Leo.
Leo.
Leo is today.
Mm-hmm.
But the word kesho, kesho means tomorrow. So let's start. So you have Leo, which is today.
Yep.
Sister Leo.
Leo,
Today.
Asante Sana. Yes, I hear you.
No,
Leo.
say Leo.
Kiselo. Did you say Kiselo?
I've said, can you say Leo?
Leo.
Yes. Leo means today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have kesho. Sister, can you say kesho? Sister, kesho.
Kesho.
Yeah, kesho. That's
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow.
Today. Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
No, Tuesday's today.
Oh,
Kesho's tomorrow. Yeah.
tomorrow. Sorry for that. So tomorrow will be kesho.
Kesho. Mm-hmm.
While the day after tomorrow, we'll call it kesho kutwa.
Kesho kutwa. Kutwa.
That means a day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Then we'll be having the word now. We want to say yesterday because we are starting from today, tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow. So it's leo, kesho kutwa. Valerie, can you say leo, kesho kutwa?
Leo, kesho tutwa.
Kesho kutwa. Yes. So Leo is today, kesho is tomorrow, kesho kutwa is a day after tomorrow. Now let's go back to yesterday. So yesterday will be jana. Jana is yesterday. Then juzi is a day before yesterday. So Kiswahili can after that, a day before yesterday, we'll say juzi. For example, today is Tuesday. So if you want to talk about Monday, you'll say jana, because today is Tuesday. So if you want to talk about today, Tuesday, you say leo. If you want to talk about Monday, you say jana. If you want to refer to Sunday, which is a day before yesterday, you say juzi. While if you want to talk about Wednesday, because today is Tuesday, if you want to talk about Wednesday, you'll say tomorrow, you say kesho, because Wednesday will be tomorrow, so you say kesho. If you want Thursday and today is Tuesday, you say kesho kutwa.
Kesho kutwa.
Yeah, okay. So, as I've said, instead of telling somebody, like for example, we met yesterday, you say, instead of telling somebody we met on Monday, you say we met jana. Let's just start from there. We met jana to mean yesterday. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Then if we met on Sunday, you'll say we met juzi.
Yeah.
Juzi. So that means we met on Sunday. If you're telling somebody, let's meet tomorrow, you'll say, let's meet
Kesho.
Kesho. That means tomorrow. So let's meet kesho. So that means tomorrow. If you want to tell somebody, let's meet on Thursday, you'll say, let's meet on. You will say, tell somebody, let's meet on Thursday. You'll say, let's meet.
Day after tomorrow. Kesho.
Kesho.
Kesho. Okay, kesho.
Kesho kutwa.
Oh yeah, kutwa. Sorry, yeah. Kesho
Yeah, you
kutwa.
must add kutwa, because if you say kesho alone, that will mean that let's just meet tomorrow Wednesday.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
It will be kesho kutwa.
Kutwa.
Yes. So I think that's okay. So that's the start of a day. So we know today means leo, tomorrow means kesho,
Kesho.
day after tomorrow will mean kesho kutwa. A day before today will mean jana. A day before yesterday will be juzi.
Okay.
I think that's okay. Then we mentioned, we went ahead to mention, in fact, if you recall in our last class, we said, for example, instead of saying Leo, how do we call Tuesday now in Kiswahili? Let me start it by the days of the day. As we said before, we'll be starting from Monday, which will be Jumatatu.
Jumapili, Tuesday.
No, Tuesday is Jumanne.
Jumanne. Okay.
Then Wednesday will be Jumatano.
Okay.
Then Thursday will be Alhamisi.
Yeah.
Then Friday will be Ijumaa.
Ijumaa, yeah.
Then Saturday will be Jumamosi. Then Sunday will be Jumapili.
Jumapili. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have this one, then we can also alternate them with the words up here. So Jumatatu is Monday. Let me first of all put it up here. Then Jumaine is on Tuesday. Jumatano will be Wednesday.
And let me see. Thursday.
Thursday.
Comrade.
Yes.
I think to put in some context, it's important to remind them where the Juma is coming from, because they are all being counted from Juma, which is, I think, Friday, isn't it?
No, Juma means we. Okay, Juma is part of. We do call our whole week as Juma. Or we call it Wiki, which is part of Juma.
Yeah.
Of course, Ijuma is the foundation of Juma, which is Friday. So you see, as I said before, that of course, the Swahili names of the day is almost borrowed from Islam or Arabs.
Yeah.
So from Arabs, you see the Juma, which means the main day.
Yes.
Is where the Juma come in Friday. To them, Friday is their day of worship, you see?
Yes.
And that's why they make it as Ijuma. So from Friday, they'll start counting Saturday being another fast as they continue, you see?
Yeah.
So their day will be the Friday day.
Yeah, so that's why I can see that Monday there is the third day from Friday. And
that's
Tuesday,
why they say Tatu. Tatu is third.
Yeah. And Nne, Sanu. And then Alhamisi, which is the day before Thursday. I mean Friday.
Yes, so that's very important. So you see, as I've said, the contact of Arabs and Swahili along the Eastern Coast region actually bred a Swahili language. It was a mixture of the traditional Bantu language with a bit of Arabic influence. That compromised to bring what you call Swahili. So pure Swahili, if you know the structures of the days, for example, we had mentioned before some parts of the day being like let me remember if I can write it somewhere here. Yes, but that will be blocking. We remember when we said, for example, Juma Tatu, we said Tatu is 3.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
But for this, their 3-day or their 3rd day becomes Monday. So they say Juma Tatu. While Nne is 4. And they call Tuesday the Juma Nne. Then Wednesday, which is they call to be the 5th, they say Tano. Tano is 5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they say Juma Tano.
I see what you're saying. You're adding the numbers with the days.
Yes, that's
all
what they
along.
do.
Yes, okay. Mm-hmm.
So Mosi becomes the start or the beginning or the first. They always call it Mosi, but in Swahili counting, they'll call it Moja. So it's either Moja or Mosi.
Okay.
So Moja is 1. So then when they count Saturday as 1st day, and like you see, we have the Seventh-day Adventists, there's the SDA people, who then count Saturday as their 7th day of rest. So the argument has been that on the 7th day of creation, I don't know, God rested, you see?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Islam, actually to their counting, they become their 7th day. And in fact, they call it the big day, the main day, which means the main day or the big day. So they call it on their Friday. While the Catholics, the SDAs, then make Saturday be their 1st day of the week, you see? So if that was to be as per the counting, then they could be the 1st day of the week to Catholics, but to SDAs, but to those who go on Sundays worship also try to count Sunday being the 1st day of the week. So that the 7th day of the week, the resting day. So you see, it's been just the argument biblically on the days of the rest. And that's actually what brought the origin of people starting to count the days, you see? Because I remember in our own traditional setup, I don't think people were counting the days. It was just there. There were no month counting, there were no year counting, there were nothing like calendars of years and days, you see? So this actually influenced the other aspect. But the reason why I wanted to bring this study is that, for example, if today is Tuesday, I could either say today, refer to Tuesday today by saying Leo instead of saying Jumanne. So if I mean Leo, I could refer still to Tuesday because today is Tuesday. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can say Leo to imply today, or I can say to mean Tuesday. But when I want to refer to Monday, which is Jumatatu, I'll either call it Jana. It's yesterday. Are we together?
Yeah, yeah.
So if I want to tell you that we met yesterday, I will say we met Jana. You see? If I want to say we met on Monday, then I'll say we met Juma Tatu. It implies that the meeting took place yesterday, which was either Monday and it's yesterday. But if I want to say we met Sunday, I can either say we met Jumapili, or I can say we met Juzi, which means a day before the day, still implying the Juma, which is Sunday. If I want to say we'll be meeting on Wednesday and today is Tuesday, instead of saying Jumatano, there's no double M, it's 1 M. So just, I think I've done the typing and it's 1 M. So instead of saying that we met or we'll be meeting Wednesday, which I can say, let's meet Jumatano, to mean Wednesday, equally say, let's meet Kesho, which is still to mean, let's meet tomorrow. So tomorrow is still Wednesday. So I can either say let's meet Kesho or let's meet Jumatano. If I want to say let's meet on Thursday, I'd rather say let's meet Kesho Kutwa, which means a day after tomorrow. So I'll say let's meet Kesho Kutwa, or I'll try to say let's meet.
Wednesday should be Kisho, shouldn't it? Wednesday, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is Kesho.
Okay.
Yeah, Kesho. Then Thursday will be Kesho Kutwa, which means a day after tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'll either say let's meet Alhamisi or let's meet Kesho Kutwa.
Wow, this is helpful. It sort of makes it more understandable slightly. Thank you.
You're welcome. So kindly take a screenshot of your Nini. I'll try also to take a screenshot so that I can share other slides on Zoom. So let me take a screenshot. I will share this. So this marks the part of today, tomorrow, yesterday, then a day after tomorrow, or a day before yesterday. Any question in regards to that before we move to the same?
I'm good.
Okay. Any question? So
Yeah, I'm happy as well. Thank you.
Hope you are okay with the pronunciation. We start with the leo, kesho, kesho kutwa, jana, juzi. Can you do that? Can we see people trying that? Just pronounce the days. So let me start my table by Ida. Ida, just pronounce the 4.
Leo today.
Yes.
Kesho tomorrow. Kesho. I don't know. Kesho Kwati.
Kutwa.
Kutwa. Day after. Jenna. Yesterday. Jesu. Day
Juzu.
before. Juzu.
Not Juzu. Juzi. Just pronounce it.
Sorry. Yes. I wasn't reading. You're right. Juzi. Day before yesterday. Jumatata.
Yes. Just leave it there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Let's go to Brother Inumi. Brother Inumi, welcome. Just pronounce for us the wordings, the 3 words of the days. The 4.
Okay. Leo.
Not Leo.
Kesho.
Not
Leo.
Leo. Yes.
Kesho. Kesho kutwa. Jana. Juzi.
Yes, just leave it there. Thank you. And let's go to, on my screen, let's go to Coco, Brother Coco. Brother Glero, your mic is not connected. Maybe you don't wish to speak, but it's okay. Thanks for attending. If you wish to speak, just turn on your microphone. Brother Coco?
Yeah, don't forget, I speak one of the Bantu languages. For me, it's a natural progression. Leo, kesho, kesho kutwa, jana, juzi, sahi, badai.
Just leave it there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll listen to you because you sound very good, as well as Brother Pigeon. Thank you.
Yeah, you see, Swahili is almost 50% or 70% Bantu. So anybody who belongs to the Bantu group easily understand these of the words in terms of pronunciations, because they are available even in their local dialects. How the words are pronounced is the way they actually pronounce them in their local dialects. You see, us, we are affected by English because you're trying to pronounce Leo like Leo, which means making A, B, I. So you say Leo. You will say Kisho instead of Kesho. But the Bantu pronounce it like this. So this is perfect. So let's proceed then to the next part of the lessons, which will be on now the
missed out Sister Valerie.
Thank you, Isaac.
I'm a telltale.
Let's go, Sister Valerie.
Okay. Leo, kesho, kesho kutwa, jana, juzi.
You must be also from a Bantu.
No.
Do your DNA test. Do your DNA test. You'll find yourself within the Bantu. So, having known the days, how we describe the days, we want now to describe the hours. Like if you want to say now or later, you'll say, for example, if you want to say now, you'll say sa he, which means now. Oh, welcome, Brother Glenn. Now your microphone is on. But if you want to say later, you'll say.
Sorry about that.
Okay. If you want to say later, you'll say baadaye, baadaye, which is later. So now is sahi, later is baadaye. For example, tell somebody, let's meet now. You say, let's meet sahi. Let's meet later. You'll say, let's meet baadaye. That's not hard. Let's meet now. Let's meet later. But now, We want to also describe the timings of the day. For as I've said, a day is siku. So a day is called siku. Hope you understand here. A day is called siku. For example, you'll ask somebody, which day will be siku gani? So you can either answer today, tomorrow, or yesterday. But a day is called siku. So when you say 7 days, you will say siku saba. Saba is 7, so you will say siku saba. So a day or day is called siku. Now, like Christmas, we call it sikuku, which will actually mean in English, the main day. Ku is the big day. So we call Christmas sikuku. Or any other holiday, we call it sikuku, which means a big day. So to Kiswahili, holidays or Christmas will become a big day or a D-day, a main day. They call sikuku. Ku will always imply a big day. But siku, for this purpose today, we only want to understand the meaning of siku. So siku is day. So if you know siku is day, you know sai is now, while badai is later. Let's go to now the timings of this day, which is siku. So you start with the morning. When you wake up early in the morning, the morning will be asubuhi. Asubuhi. Which is, let me do that as put su, bu, he, which means morning. While midday, we call it afternoon, will be mchana. Cha-na, mchana. That will be either you call it midday or afternoon. While evening will be jioni. G-O-Ni. That will mean evening. Jioni. While English will actually call in terms of timing, evening will even mean at night. So maybe if you want to tell me, you want to greet me, maybe at these times of the night, you'll just tell me good evening. Because but Swahili will categorize them. Kiswahili, in Swahili, evening will end at 7. At the start of 7, moving forward, take it as night, which will be usiku. Usiku. So to Kiswahili, these are the main periods of the day. It's either morning, which is asubuhi. It's either afternoon or midday, which is mchana. Or it is either evening, which is jioni, or night, which is usiku.
Cool.
So let's do that practice a bit from morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Let's start with Sister Ida. How do you say morning in Kiswahili? Just read it.
Asibu.
No,
Asibuhi. Morning.
you are getting it wrong a bit. Sister Ida,
yeah.
you are getting it wrong a bit because you are not pronouncing the words as they are. Subu.
Oh, Sue. Okay, sorry. I can't read properly, you know. Asubu. Hi.
Asubuhi. So, Sister Ida, I think you are the English influence is
Yes.
playing
Yes.
a part. So we wanna. I think, have you shown them the vowels?
Yeah,
Because
no, Sister Ida joined after the vowels were over.
okay, all right. So English is the only word language which you don't pronounce the words as they are. That is a problem. Other languages they pronounce the vowel. So E, R, A, E, O, U as they are. But with English is A, E, O, U, I, something like that. Something that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Okay. And so asubuhi. Oh, I would have said hi, you see. He. Asubuhi for morning. Mchana.
This is
Midday.
This is not ma. Chana.
Oh. Mchana.
Chana. Yes.
Chana. Jayo ni. Jayoni.
Either you bring
Eh?
it is G. Okay,
Oh.
as Brother Coco was saying, in Swahili, the vowel A remain A, not A. A. Then A will be what English say E is the A. So in Swahili,
Okay.
the letter A in English, in Swahili is pronounced as A.
Okay.
So anywhere there's A, as you see A like in Sahi, you'll say hi, but in Swahili it will be Sa, because letter A is pronounced as A.
As R. As like an R.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what you say. That's why you say Asu. Not Esu. It's Asu.
Okay.
That's why you say here, Badai, not Be. It's Ba.
Which is ba. Oh, at the top. Okay.
Badai.
Oh, okay. So the A's go to R's.
It's
Okay.
remain as. Then.
Okay, so asubuhi.
Yes. Let me
Excellent.
share the vowels here for the purpose of proper pronunciations. You see, I've put somewhere arrow. Are you seeing R? My side screen. Arrow.
I'm looking, yeah. The A, you said arrow.
So it's
R. Okay, A, R. Yeah, put A as R. A equals R.
It's
yeah.
not
So
A, it's It's not A here.
Yeah, but it's A in Swahili is R. Like Rachel. R.
no,
R.
Sister Ida.
Sorry.
Let's go slow. Let's go slowly a bit. When you're pronouncing the word arrow, the A is being pronounced as R in the word arrow.
Yes, R. Yeah.
It's not arrow, it's arrow.
Arrow. Okay.
Now, the same way you pronounce A in the letter R is the same way you pronounce that A in Swahili. So it doesn't become E, it becomes R.
R. Yeah. Okay.
Not R, not R, R.
No. Okay. R. Okay.
Not R.
It's like R.
Yeah.
R.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now,
R.
there's difference between this R and how you pronounce R in the word apple. In the word apple, the I is pronounced as A. Some people say up. Some will say apple. Are we together? But majority of people either refer to the letter A in the word apple as apple, apple. So the letter A in Swahili remain as you will pronounce it in the letter arrow. It's not iro. It is arrow, not iro. It's arrow. Now, the letter E will be like in the word
A.
So the letter E is A now.
Okay.
Like in the word hello. In the word hello, this word becomes as hey. This letter E here. Are we together? In the letter E here, in the word hello.
Oh, so hello. Oh, the ELLO or hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. So the way you pronounce this E in the word hello is the way that E will be pronounced in Swahili as A, not E. A. You won't say hello. You'll say hello. Are we together? So, like, if you see the word up there, there's a word I said baadaye. Did you see the word baadaye?
Yeah.
So the last word A at the last end is called ye, baadaye. Ye. It's not baadaye. It's baadaye. I'm trying to take you slowly so that you can get together in these pronunciations. So in the letter, let me move a bit. Sorry that I have to repeat this because some of us were not here in the start. So the letter E, it is A, E. A, E, O, U. A, E. Now this E will not be pronounced like high. You see, English will pronounce E as I. That's why in the word siku, Sister Ida could say saika or psych because she's trying to make E being I. So the letter E in Swahili, it will be pronounced as you pronounce the word ear.
Mm-hmm.
In the word ear, you mix both.
Or ink. Ink.
Yeah,
is
let's
the
go
best
with
one
ink.
because it's
Ink will
SI.
be better. Ink will be better. So let's go with ink. So in the ink, you won't say ink. You'll say ink. So the way you pronounce I in the word ink is the same way you pronounce that I in Swahili, E. That's why in the word we say asubu hi, not asubuhi, not asubu hi. You say asubu hi. Sister, are you together?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Whether it's actually sinking. Because to me, ink is ink. Okay.
No.
E. Okay. So I is E.
Yes, I is E.
Okay.
The same
And
word
E
now.
is A.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you're to pronounce this word asubuhi, you'll pronounce I as E as you'll pronounce in the word ink. You'll not pronounce it as I.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll try.
Now, let's go to letter O.
Uh-huh.
Now, letter O, let me look for the word that will be very easier for you in English to pronounce the letter O. For example, the word door.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say do. It is door. The O become O, door. Am
like
I right?
A double O. Oh, okay. O. Double O.
Yeah. Double O will remain O. It won't be U in the letter in the word door. You won't say do. It's door. O. So that O is the way you pronounce that O in Swahili. For example, in the word G, it is G, O, ni. Are we together?
Okay. So O is double O.
Yeah, O will be pronounced as you pronounce the word in the double O as do, O, do, O. So we are concerned on that O.
Okay.
Or in the word hello, for example, you have the word hello, as we said up there. The last word is pronounced as O, hello, O, hello.
Okay. Okay.
Then let's go to the letter O. So in the letter O is A, E, O, U. In English, the U will always sound like A.
It goes, okay.
Like in the word urban, they try to make U be A. Is that right?
Urban.
You won't say Uber.
Uber.
You'll
Uber.
say urban.
Uber from German.
Yeah. So you won't say urban first of all. You'll say you won't say you won't say urban. In this word, you'll not say urban, you'll say urban. Is that correct?
Yeah, you say
That's correct. English is urban or
It's urban. And that's why this influence of English, where you pronounce O as A, that's why Sister will be finding to say asabahi instead of asubuhi. It's U. She'll try to pronounce it A. Asabahi instead of asubuhi. So this U actually will be pronounced correctly as the word Uber.
Uber. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So in Uber, you are pronouncing U as Uber, not as A. You won't say Abba. You say Uber.
Uber.
So where there's word u in Swahili, like the word usiku, you will not say afika. You say u as in the Uber. U, si, ku as in the Uber. Usiku.
Cool. Okay. Okay.
But Sister Ida, if you like the way brother has written it, asubuhi on
I
the
try,
side.
but yeah, I do try. I
Like
do try
Sue,
that, but it goes.
S-U, Sue, B-U, boo, and H-I, he.
But when I say he, I'm told no, so I have to remember I is e. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Asubuhi.
Is
He-
this
He's
better?
broken it down, so it's a lot better.
Oh yeah, I appreciate the breakdown. I do.
Okay, so, Sister Ida,
Mm-hmm.
now let's start reading my side screen from the word sahi, baadaye, siku, asubuhi, mchana, jioni, up to the word usiku. Actually, bearing in mind this guidance down here. So let's start.
Okay. Sa he he sahi
Yes.
ba day.
You've moved to day instead of da in Arabic. You say day.
Dar. Dari.
Baadaye. This is ye, not ye. Yeah.
Badaye. Okay, Badaye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Si ku
Yes. Siku.
with an R, right? Okay, siku
Siku.
day. Siku day.
No.
Oh, that's
Yes,
day. Okay, siku. Okay, siku. And then asr b
Sister
B-U-R. Sorry, I keep looking for what the U goes to R and the I goes to E. That's why I'm saying so. Sorry.
You get there. Don't worry, sister. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, let me try the last one. Muchana.
Remember,
Chana.
don't be compelled to put something in front of it. Chana.
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 Yes.
Muchana.
Just say chana. Don't put Just say chana.
Oh, chana.
Yes.
Chana. Mm-hmm.
Yes. The next one.
Jayuna.
Now
I think
you
I should
see.
stop looking at my ABCs. Let's go back. Jayuna.
Not Juna. Where is J is coming in? It's G.
Oh, Giuna. Ni.
Now O is not U. O is O in the word door.
Oh,
Hello.
double O, yes.
Yeah, you use
Giuna.
his alphabet, not the English alphabet. Use the alphabet he put down there.
I'm trying. I look and then I go back and then I sort of sound very, very bad.
Okay, that's all right.
Una.
Not Una. Now you see, you're putting I to be A.
I is E.
I is ink.
I is in the word ink. So it is?
She only.
Oh, Oni.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not Una.
Yeah.
Oni.
Exactly.
Brother Pigeon, I only come here to boost up your classes. I know I'm so bad at languages, but I'm trying, honestly. I'm sorry. I always sound like
No,
but,
if you can make it, then if you are bad at languages, if you can make it, then the whole class will be okay.
yeah. I'll try. I'll keep trying.
Does that mean you don't use Duolingo at all? Because Swahili is there.
Very rarely. No. I listen, but I don't use it. No, at all. Even English, I have difficulty with, but it's only because I've been doing it for so long that You know, I know how it should sound.
So, Sister Ida,
Yeah.
this word is Gioni, not Giona. Gioni.
Gioni. Okay.
Yes.
Gioni.
Mm.
Gioni.
The last word?
Oh, sorry. Have I got another one? Usikan.
How you say?
Nearly.
You've said u, si, then in the KU you say ka. It's usiku. That's how you pronounce it.
Usiku. Okay.
Usiku. So,
You know, that sounds so Japanese. Usiku. Okay. Usiku.
Yeah, usiku as in the word uba. Usiku. Uba. Usiku.
Okay. Usiku.
No, Brother Glenn, it was worse. But let me see if he's better now. Brother Glenn. Elder?
I think he said he had to step away.
Okay, no problem. So then, Valerie, can you pronounce the same words up to the word usiku?
From where?
From Sahi.
Okay. Sahi. Bade. Siku.
Wait, did you say?
Sorry. Say that again.
After Sahi?
Oh. Ade.
Ba adaye.
Adaye.
Ba adaye.
Adaye. Siku.
Yes.
Asibui.
Yes.
Chana.
Yes.
Yone.
Yes.
Usuku.
Now you see usiku.
Usiku.
Yes. Perfect. Let's go to Brother Inumi. Brother Inumi?
Sahi. Baadaye. Siku. Asubuhi. Mchana. Jioni. Usiku.
Perfect.
Whoa, very good.
Now we are learning two things. We are learning pronunciation and meaning at a go. Because we had to do now the A, A, E, O, U. So we'll always be remembering this word A, A, E, O, U. A, not A. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U.
A, E, O,
U.
A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U.
Okay, thank you.
So if you memorize A, E, O, U, it will be okay with you. So anywhere there's A, you'll be saying A. Anywhere there's E, you'll say A. Or anywhere there's I, you'll say E, A. Anywhere there's O, you'll say O, A. Anywhere there's U, you say U. Where there's U, you say U, U.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll try that for this week. U.
Yes. So once you grasp that, you'll be good to go.
Okay.
So far, we'll be going the last part of the lesson today because we've actually learned now the days, as you say, leo, kesho, kesho kutwa, jana, and juzi. We've now learned sahi, baadaye, siku, which is a day, usiku, which is night. I did not put usiku is here. Now,
just
yes,
an observation there. In my language, we don't have a day per se. We don't have a specific word meaning day. The word for day is the same as the word for sun.
Which is?
Letsatsi.
Letter?
Letsatsi.
Tati.
Letsatsi.
Wow.
That's not coming. Yeah, but the one for night is very close to what we have in my language. So usiku is busiu.
Oh.
Busiu. Yeah, and our mountain stronghold is called Tababusiu. So mountain at night is a famous stronghold in Lesotho. And for the afternoon, you have mchana, we have motshegare. So very, very close. Motshegare, mchana. But mchana means something else in Sesotho. It means a nephew or a niece. Nephew or niece is mchana.
Now, there's the word msichana, which is close to mchana, msichana. So if you put SI before mchana, it becomes msichana, which in Swahili means a girl or a lady.
Adolescent girl, yeah.
Yeah, or a lady. We call it msichana. So, of course, we are okay with the siku being day. Of course, sun is jua, 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 Jua. That's sun. So here, we are going now to learn the hours of the day. How will you say from mornings? You want to say 7 a.m., 8 a.m., but here I will be concentrating. This is the last part. We'll be concentrating. So can you take a screenshot also of this? Let me take that. I'll share in the group the screenshot of this. What you've learned before. Just have a time to take the screenshot so that you can memorize, but I've taken the screenshot. I will share in the group so that we can wipe here and go for the hours of the day. So we'll start with every word here you see start with the word sa. S-A. S-A-A. Sa. So sa means time. Or it can also mean watch. So the watch you put on in your hand or your wrist, you'll call it watch. But Swahili will mean either time or also mean watch. It's called saa. So when I say saa ngapi, that means how much or how many or what. So we'll be going with the word saa, as you see saa moja. So we start with saa, which is time. So when I say saa moja, it means 7. Let's go. We said moja is 1. Are we together first? So you know that sa is time. Sa is time. Moja is 1, mbili is 2, as we said, tatu is 3, nne we said is 4, tano is 5, sita is 6, saba is 7, nane, tisa, kumi. Now, when you put sa moja, which means, so that's where we want now to separate it. Remember we said asubuhi is? Asubuhi means? In English, asubuhi means?
Morning.
Morning. Yes, morning. So when you say saa moja, then you add asubuhi, which means it is 7, but do not say 1. If you check the Swahili watch, when they are setting in the Swahili watch or time, you'll see if you set your watch in Swahili timings, then 7 in the morning will point to 1.
Why?
1, because it is moja.
Okay.
You see, English should say 7 a.m. when it is early in the morning. So Swahili words will be start from 1 hour to the first 1 hour to the second hour, which is 2. So when they say mbili, the mbili, the word should point to 2, which is which English will be calling 2 p.m. You see? Well, in Swahili timing, because you see the clock goes to 12. Is that okay? The clock moves to 12. In the normal 12 clock system, leave the 24 clock system. The normal 12 clock system, the time goes to 12. So in
so your
Swahili,
time starts at 7.
Yeah, so in Swahili, you see in English, it starts from 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. Then when it reaches at noon, it goes now to 1. I think the reverse. Well, for example, 1, let me go.
If you just remind them that the morning and then afternoon and evening, they are all different. They have different hours. Then that way it becomes a bit easier to understand that our morning starts at 7 and goes.
He's got it there,
till the afternoon. Then the afternoon is a different hour, and then the evening or the night.
Thank you for that. What I wanted to bring out, like you see, when English Let me cancel this a bit. Then straight.
Oh, that's where the asubuhi is for morning, and then the
Mchana.
mchana is for afternoon.
Now,
from 12.
You see English, when you reach 1 after 12 noon, you reach 1, it starts now from 1.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
While in Kiswahili, 1 should be the first hour of the morning, not the 7th hour of the day. Because you see, in English, 1 p.m. becomes the 7th hour of the day.
Okay.
Then 2 p.m. becomes the 8th hour of the day. 3 p.m. is the 9th hour of the day. Like, for example, if you wake up from 7, then you do your work up to 4. It means you've taken 10 hours at work, you see?
Whoa,
Right.
okay.
Are we together? Because you are going to job at 7 in the morning, then you leave your job at maybe 4 in the evening. Now, 4 in the evening should be the 10th hour of your work, not the 4th hour of your work, you see? So Kiswahili will count it from the first hour in the morning, which is 1. 1 should be, to Swahili, 1 is the 7 a.m. in the mornings, because the first hour. 2 will be the 8 a.m. It's the second hour. The third hour is 3. The fourth hour. So if you have a clock or a watch, you see your watch indicating 3. That means the third hour in the morning, which is 9. To them, they call it 9.
Yeah.
So, for example, so it will be 1 for the first hour in the morning, 2 for the second hour, 3 for the third hour, 4 for the fourth hour, 5 for the fifth hour, 6 for the sixth hour, 7 for the seventh hour, 8 for the 8th hour, 9 for the 9th hour, 10 for the 10th hour, 11 11th hour, and 12 will be for the 12th hour. So the clock will be going up to 12. So that's the 12th hour. Of course, when it go to 13, as now, if you switch to 24-hour clock system, 13 then should mean the 13th hour of the day, which should be around 7 p.m. You see?
Yeah.
That becomes the 13th hour since morning. Then 14 should be now the 14th hour since morning, which will be 8 p.m. in English version. Is that okay?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't want to take you to that timing. So let's go with the normal timing here on how you describe your timing using the English translation. So saa moja asubuhi will not say saa saba because 7 is saba. We'll call it saa moja asubuhi to mean 7 a.m. So the a.m. is the asubuhi. Because a.m. will actually refers to morning.
Okay.
You're always together there. When your clocks point to says a.m., that means in the morning. That's common.
Yeah.
So 7 a.m. in the morning in Kiswahili will be saa moja asubuhi.
Yeah.
Then 8 a.m. will be saa mbili asubuhi. So Swahili, actually, in the normal counting, will have not gone to this status. But I want to tell you how you translate or how you read your time in Swahili. To tell somebody we're meeting 7 a.m. in the morning, you'll tell him we are meeting saa moja asubuhi. You not tell him you are meeting saa saba, because 7 is saba. You not say we are meeting saa saba asubuhi, you see? Because in normal English translation, saba is not asubuhi. Saba means 1, which is PM, it's not morning. So you say saa moja asubuhi is 7 a.m. Saa mbili asubuhi is 8 a.m. Saa tatu asubuhi is 9 a.m. Saa nne asubuhi is 10 a.m. Saa tano asubuhi is 11 a.m. Saa sita mchana, now the noon come in, is 12. We'll say saa sita mchana, which means the noon starts, so we put the word mchana. So it's 12 saa sita mchana. Saa saba mchana will be now 1 p.m. Saa nane mchana will be 2 p.m. Saa tisa mchana will be 3 p.m. Now, when it goes to 4 p.m., it moves from afternoon to evening, but still retains the p.m. Is that okay? Yeah, the time still retains the p.m., but now moves from afternoon to evening. So saa 10 jioni will be 4 p.m. in English. Saa 11 jioni will be 5 p.m. Saa 12 jioni will be 6 p.m. Saa moja, now from saa 12 jioni, which is evening, now the Swahili will take it to night. Swahili will actually take it as night starting from 7 p.m. But still, the times will remain p.m. You see? So p.m. will start from saa moja again, usiku, which is 7 p.m. We'll call it saa moja usiku, which is 7 p.m. Saa mbili usiku, which is 8 p.m. So this is in the 12 hours clock system. Saa tatu usiku will be 9 p.m. Saa nne usiku will be 10 p.m. Saa tano usiku will be 11 p.m. Saa sita usiku will be 11 a.m. 12 a.m. So Swahili again will still call 12 a.m. as being usiku. Because usiku is just an understanding that is night. So even when it is 12 a.m., it is not daytime. Some people, of course, English will say 12 in the morning. But normally, people don't say it's 12 in the morning when it is 12 a.m. at night. It's still at night. So that's why Swahili retain the word usiku, which means it is 12 night, not 12 morning. Of course, the connotation in the 24-hour clock system, it means that when it touches to 12, then the morning starts. The day ends at 11 p.m., then the next day starts at 12. That's why if it was date 9, by 12 a.m. in the night, it will be reading date 12. If it was date 10. So 12 a.m. in the morning, the time your days will change to 12 instead of 10. It will go to 11 instead of 10. But still, it is a night. It's not a morning. Of course, people do argue it's a morning. But can you call somebody at 1 a.m. and tell him good morning? Will you say good morning or good night?
No.
You still call it night. But basically, the morning starts. That's why the new day starts. And that's why you find now the English now bring the narration of times from there. So the English will now call 7 a.m. as the first hour of the day. Are you seeing that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking when you were saying, because 7 a.m. over here is not even, it's just morning for some people. They're just getting up. Whereas I couldn't understand why at home you would see people on the road by or from 4, and then they'll be at their work by maybe 7, and you say, oh, this is very early. But yeah, now I'm understanding from what you're saying here.
Yes.
So yes,
so
very
English,
interesting.
So English will count the first hour of the day starting from 7 a.m.
Yes.
That's why they give it 1.
Okay.
Then 2 a.m.
Okay.
they give it 2, which means the second hour of the day. That's how they go to 3, they go to 4, they go to 5, 6, and that's why 7 becomes 7, which means it's the 7th hour since the day started. That's why they go to 8, they go to 9, they go to 10, then they go to 12, 10, 11, then 12. So when they read the 12, the morning part is over.
Yeah.
So the morning part will be heading to them by 11. So all AM will now be switching to noon. PM time.
Yeah.
Now are we together here now? Are you getting the differences? So the Swahili people do not consider that morning start at night. To them, it is still night up to 7. So 7, then start their first hour. That's why they say moja, saa moja. It means the first hour of the day now. So to them, it is whole night until 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
So then their calculation now will start from 7 in the morning will now be the 1. That's why they say saa moja. They do not say saa saba. It is moja.
Yeah.
So they treat 7 as the first hour of the day. So they call it moja. Then 8 they'll call it saa mbili. You see? Then they'll call it saa tatu. So that's how now the differences in Swahili time and English time differs. The English treats that the day starts from night, midnight, from 1 a.m. That's already the first hour of the day.
Yeah.
And that the days, even in your calendar, the day will change at exactly noon, exactly midnight. It will be moving to the next day. So your watch will be moving to the next day, exactly midnight.
Midnight, yeah.
And then that starts the first day of the night, of the day, as it moves like that up to 11. So once 11 is over, 11 a.m., now they'll say the morning is now over. We are starting the afternoon. From now
12
12.
o'clock. Mm.
Yeah, from 12 moving to 13. So that's why if you read the 24 o'clock system, 1 p.m. will be 13. It means it's the 13th hour of the day.
Okay.
Then
Because
2 p.m.
in Accra, we used to even have a horn that went off at 12 o'clock. So everybody knows it's 12 o'clock around, for a certain distance, like, I don't know how many miles, maybe 5 miles or so, you could hear that horn. And you know it's 12 o'clock.
Yes,
Sorry.
but you see, in normal homestead of Africans, the cock will crow at early mornings at around 5 to 6.
Yes, yes.
Indicating the morning is starting, you see?
Yes, yeah.
But you see, to English, their morning started at 1 in the night. You will not see a cock crowing at 1 in the night to mean it's a morning starting, you see? Usually in our tradition, before time came in, we'll always use the cock. So the cock will crow at around 5 to 6. So anytime somebody was sleeping and then they hear the cock, they know that the morning is starting, you see? So they could be preparing for a new day, you see? But the English want to say that their morning started at 1 in the night. Hope you
Well, only that it changes time. That changes time, that's all.
What?
That at 12 it changes time for the night.
Yes, because we are using their timing. If we were to use the African timing, in fact, they could have been changing as early as 7. So a new day, if it was 10, if today's, for example, today is 20th, it could be 20th until tomorrow 7 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
So tomorrow 7 a.m. in the morning, which start the first hour, which is saa moja, then now is when the day could change to 21.
Okay.
But with them, in the next, in my Kenya time, in the next 42 minutes, it will be changing to 21. You see, so it's already the 21st day of February. Are you seeing that? Because you are using their calendar.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that's what I wanted you to know, that in normal setups, that's why when you'll be pronouncing you'll be getting a bit confused or a bit either, or let me say, there will be a bit, because you'll be calling 3 a.m. instead of 3 in Swahili, like saa tatu, 3 which is tatu, you'll be calling it tisa. Are you seeing? So you not say saa tatu, you say saa tisa. Well, we know in our counting, tisa is 9. Tisa is not 3. So that's why I wanted to illustrate this, so that you know when you say 3 p.m. in Swahili, you say saa tisa mchana.
Okay.
This need another recap. In our next class, we need to recap this so that you actually know the differences between the timings. This is where it brings the confusion. Because like when you're saying saa moja usiku and I'm telling you 7 p.m., in Swahili, you know moja is 1. Moja is not 7. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moja is 1. It's not 7. Moja is 1. But for this case, you'll be calling 7 p.m. as saa moja usiku. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
Which in actual sense, it could be safaba, because 7 will be saba, not 1, not moja, it will be saba. So I think I've explained something to you that makes why the differences are here in terms of timings of Swahili and English. And this is also the same differences we are meeting in the numbers of the days. You see, like we said, the first day, because Swahili took the almost Arabic calendar, the first day to them will be Saturday. Then Friday will mean the 7th day, which is Jumapili. While the English will call Sunday being the Sunday, either the day of creation, the 7th day, you see?
Okay.
And those are the differences that are emerging here. In case of any question, just feel free to ask me.
Okay.
Can you scroll a bit up to the mornings, the asubuhi?
Yes?
You want the 1 and 2, 12 and 1. Huh? What?
There you go. Let's see.
Okay. Let me take a picture. Thank you.
So nights end at 6 a.m. and then morning starts at 7 a.m.
Yes,
all the way up to 11. And then from 11 is afternoon in China
yes,
up to 3 p.m. At 4 p.m. is Jioni, is the evening time.
yes.
And then all the way up to 6 p.m., 6:59. Then at 7 p.m. is night
It's night.
time, all the way
Yes.
up to 6 a.m. or 6:59 a.m.
Now, you must get that Kiswahili obeyed the traditional setup a bit, because you remember, even in our traditional setup, the sun will be going down at around 6 p.m. So the night starts, you see? The darkness come in.
Yeah.
So the moment the darkness come in, the darkness was now coming in from 7, you see? English people will still pretend that 7 is an evening. It's not an evening.
Well, sometimes over here in the summer, it doesn't get dark till 10, even 10:30. Still light.
Okay. I think that's why they came up with it. And we are trying to use their timings. That's somehow confusing us. Because when in Africa, already the darkness will be coming in from us 6 something, 6:59, the darkness will be coming in, especially up to 7. So when the 7 starts, it's already dark. Then that's why we could call it the night has started. So the night will be starting from 7 p.m. You see? The night has started. But
because
now
even now, I can phone my nephew maybe around, it's dark here, and it's maybe 6 over there, and they've still got light, sort of thing. A daylight going into twilight. So it's like, huh? But yeah, so
yeah. So even during those periods when the days of the night could be shorter, it happens for sometimes also in Africa, but it could not be passing past 6. Sometimes the darkness could start at 6. Or if it delays, it could go to 7 towards 8, you see? The darkness will come. So, but it never passes 7. If it goes so far, it's either 7:15 p.m. or 7:30, the darkness must be coming. Sometimes the darkness could start earlier, and if it starts earlier, it could be around 6:30. 6 to 6:30, the darkness start coming. The moment the darkness start coming, the night has started. The moment the darkness goes away, that's why the darkness will be going away in the morning from 6. At night, by around 5 a.m., it's somehow still dark in normal days in African setup. When the 6 start, is now when the darkness is starting to go away. Now the sun will be starting from around 6:30 to 7. The sun is coming. So to Africans, the day will be starting when the sun rises.
Makes sense. Yep.
The sun could be rising at around 6:30 to 7. You see. While the whites want to tell us their day started when the sun was still not there. It was still the moon. So their time was starting at 1 a.m. You see. While there was no sun. So Africans could wake up the next day. They will say it's the next day when they see the sun. So they say today is the next day. And they could count, now this is the second day. Because you see the sun now, this is a new day. And when the sun will be over, when the darkness starts, they say the day is over. Let's go and sleep. The next morning when the sun starts, they'll say this is another new day. That's how they could calculate their days, you see?
Yep.
And they'll know very well that the sun will be starting a bit earlier. When it reaches at around 12, the sun now will be becoming more harsh. Now they'll be saying it's now the afternoon when the sun is now harsh. When the sun was starting to go down a bit, it will be starting their evening, the Jioni. Now they know the sun is moving towards its sunset, you see. Then when the sunset will be over by around 6, when the sun gets to its then or its half then they'll say now the night has started. So their evening will be ending at 6 to 6:30 when now the sun is going down. So that the 7, now the night is starting again. The moon is coming in. Now that's how it's actually in our traditional setup. That's how it is even now in African setup. And that's how people calculate now their days, their hours. They'll say, now the sun has started, the sun is rising, now this is the first hour of the day. When the sun is going down, now this is either the 13th hour of the day or the 12th hour of the day by 6 p.m. Now that marks our 12th hour of the day. Now the night is starting.
Okay.
So that's I think it's okay. So the night could be having 12 hours the same as the day. Because you see, when the night starts, the Swahili will be calling it saa moja. They will say saa moja usiku, which means it's the first hour of the night. Saa moja, moja is 1, usiku is the night. So 7 p.m. will mark their first hour of the night. So they will call it saa moja usiku. And then the sun will be over when the sun comes, when the darkness gets over and the sun starts in the morning, they'll now start again saa moja asubuhi. Now, this is another first hour of the morning. The
Okay.
morning has gone up to 12, which is saa kumi na mbili jioni. They say now the 12th hour is over. Now the night is starting its first hour, which is 7 p.m. Now saa moja usiku to saa mbili usiku, which is 8 p.m. It goes saa tatu, saa nne, saa tano, saa sita, saa saba. That's still 1 p.m. 1 a.m. they'll call it saba, saa nane, saa tisa, until 12 in the morning they'll say saa kumi na mbili asubuhi. Now the day starts again. Brother Coco,
Okay.
Brother Coco, do you have something to say?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got it. I think you guys do it the traditional way. We sort of Western way of doing it. Even though I think when we tell the time in the traditional sense, we are using the shades, we are using the sun, the position of the sun, and evening shadows and stuff like that, or the morning sun, or yeah, as you said. But in terms of telling the time using the watch, is we are so Western, is a Western way.
So that is it. So even Swahili try to read your times in Western way, when you come to Africa, 7 a.m. to them will be saa moja asubuhi. So you not say it's 7 hours in the morning. Just say saa moja asubuhi. That's what I wanted you to grasp here. Saa moja asubuhi is at 7 p.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. It's moja to them. Saa mbili asubuhi is your 8 a.m. Saa tatu asubuhi is 9 a.m. So if you are in Africa and you tell somebody, let's meet maybe 9 a.m., you tell that person, let's meet saa tatu asubuhi, which means 9 a.m. in the English translation. If you want to meet them at p.m., you tell them, let's meet saa saba. Despite of one being moja, you just tell them, let's meet saa saba mchana, which means let's meet at 1 p.m. If you want to meet them at maybe 6 p.m., you just tell them, let's meet saa kumi na mbili jioni. Saa kumi na mbili jioni. Kumi na mbili. Kumi and mbili is 2. So kumi and 2. Saa kumi na mbili, which will mean let's meet at 6 p.m. So that's what I wanted you to understand from here. That's how you will communicate with the people in Africa, giving them appointment or time or timings. So this will mark the end of our class, but I think this is very interesting as to trace back our roots. You see that really our timings and our days were starting in the morning, which is 6 a.m. And our days were ending by 6 p.m. will mark our end of the day, and we are starting at night. Until the next day, 6 a.m., our day was starting.
Okay.
So today we worked a lot. Yes, Glenn? Glenn? Anybody want to come in? Because I want to end our class today. If you have any...
No, thank you very much.
Any concern?
I was about to say Asante, whatever, but I think that's the wrong way. So I'll just say thank you very much.
Asante sana, and Sister Ida. Asante sana.
Asante sana. Yeah, I thought that, but then I thought, oh, do I really know what it said? But thank you very much. Yes, Asante sana.
How was today class? Was it a bit lighter than the other ones?
It was very interesting, I would say, because I learned quite a lot. So thank you.
Yeah, so you're welcome. We'll do a recap of this in our next class before we join the next lesson. So I've decided just to do a summary of this because this content was going like more deeply to words that we have not actually grasped before we go into this. So that's why I've decided to change this, but we'll be able to form sentences out of this. You see, a teacher has to build a lesson plan from a book. You don't go read the book directly. You build a lesson plan from there. So our next class will be learning other vocabularies that are related to things close to the homes. Like you see, they have the words here. Now they're coming with the word usiku. They are calling alfajiri. So in here they're trying to mix it. You see, Al-Fajiri, when they're bringing Al-Fajiri, is almost a 2 hour in between afternoon. From p.m. to before to 5 p.m. they're bringing the word Al-Fajiri. When actually the PM's evening start. Some people do argue that evening start at 3 or 4. You see? But basically, it always start at 4. So from 4 becomes the Jioni. So you see them, they'll push now Jioni to 4. So they are trying to imagine that there's a transition between 3 to 4, that the timing change that is called Al-Fajr, which is a late afternoon. You see? But actually, in English setup, there's no something like more of late. It's afternoon until 4. Then from 4 is an evening. But Swahili want to bring a diversion in between 3 to 5. They call it Alpha Alasiri. Then they are also trying to, they call it Alpha Alasiri. Then they're also trying to bring the early mornings in the word Al-Fajiri, which is between 5 to 6. When in reality, it's still morning until morning will be starting now from 6. You see, that's why they say Al-Fajr, which is a bit earlier before morning. Early, but the morning itself will be starting from 6 to 7. So that's why I've shared actually the real morning times, which is from 6 to 11:59, which is morning. And then from 12 up to around 4 is after, which is Jioni. Then from 7 p.m. to morning, which is 5, is night. Of course, when they're bringing it morning to 4:59, you'll always, as I said, they were always guided by the cock. So the cock will be crowing at around 5. 5 is still not yet morning. It is still, as they are describing, it's still Al-Fajiri. It's still early morning. It's not morning yet. It's early morning. But the real morning now will be starting from 6 forward. These just are little transitions in between the timings of the day.
Yeah.
So I think that's okay. Next class, as I've said, we'll be moving a bit to other words that either relates to hygiene. Of course, there's a hygiene aspect here. We'll be learning some few hygiene. Either you are clean, you're okay, your clothes and everything else. So that's why we'll be moving in our next class. So thank you very much.
Quick one. Do you have dawn? Do you have dawn in Swahili?
Dawn.
Yeah. What do you call dawn?
Which means the early morning or early night, late night.
Early morning.
Yeah, early morning is now what they are bringing it to Al-Fajiri. Not Al-Fajiri. See, Al-Fajiri.
Okay.
So the dawn is from around 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it categorizes the dawn as Al-Fajiri, which is the in-between morning, the early morning, before morning starts, is called Al-Fajiri.
Al-Fajiri.
Yeah, that's the dawn.
We call it Meso. And then our afternoon, we call it Motsiare Wamanzibuya. So it's sort of a mix between day and the evening. It's sort of is that mix. And then at the night time, even though there is something else in between before it gets really night, we call that Shwalan, but Shwalan is not used a lot. I think Shwalan is the one which is more like the Gioni, but
yes, the Gioni
is Busiu. Yeah.
Yeah, Shiko is Busiu. Yeah. So these are very important for our wording. So I've tried actually to summarize all these into a smaller sentence down here. So next class we'll be looking at hygiene, things to do with either cleanliness, dirtiness, and those other things that will then form part of your day. Then we'll go to the next class. So thank you very much for your attendance today. Let's meet again in our next class on that will be next Tuesday.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.